Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Beauty Soul Tarot. I hope you're doing well. This reading is going to be for Gemini. Any placement that you have in the sign of Gemini, this could resonate with. So if you have Gemini in the 4th house, this could apply to your 4th house. If you're interested in a private reading, all the information is in the description box below. Let's see. Okay. And with that being said, this is for the middle to the end of January. Okay, one more shuffle. Here we go. Gemini, there's something that you're holding back. Let's see. Gemini. What are Geminis experiencing? We have the 4 of Cups. So there's something that is being chosen like in a different direction. Like in some way, something is being chosen that brings a sense of like it's not what you wanted, basically, is what it's saying. But let's see where this goes. Gemini, January 2026, mid-January. We have the Hierophant. So there's something about the rules and the regulations that you know is going to basically be a place where you feel you're without. There's something you know, like a path you know not to go down. Or you're disappointed because there is a path that doesn't coincide with like the religious views, or there's some kind of view that you're aware of that, or someone is aware of. It's one of these like be careful with decisions is what it sounds like. I'm hearing it could step on some like toes, so to speak. If you're not careful, I heard, but that's just what seems to be coming through in my interpretation. Or not seems, but it is. There's something about the group of people that you're around, with this being in reverse, that does not agree with a certain decision. There seems to be a belief system that, as well, though, it's very interesting because it seems like it brings you out. Whatever this is, it brings you out of some kind of like despair or some kind of debt. Like it brings you out of something. It's a different way, though. It goes around the corners. Of the situation. There's something I'm noticing about like her eyebrows. How suddenly those become clear. Painting a story. Okay, so basically, and then the lipstick, their lipstick. It hides in plain sight. Something hides in plain sight, but it's very apparent that something is a challenge mentally, it's a challenge religiously. I feel like you're coming in very powerfully with there's some power that you have, that you hold. And it's like a deep intuitive connection. I'm getting like this feeling that someone, okay, so it's like someone knows what you're thinking or what you think, or someone knows that you have a light. Gemini. The Nine of Voices. Okay. So this is something that brings in some kind of level of stress. Could be for sure, definitely sleepless nights. It's something you know is stressful. There's some kind of stress about the situation. The way that you hold yourself in some way. This is very interesting. Gemini. The Three of Voices in reverse. Okay. So this is like a discomfort of some kind. The Lovers. This has to do with a path towards an emotion. Like this has to do with something inspiring with your emotional state. Okay, so basically this has to do with how you feel. You're minding your business, and there's something that is missed. There's something that's missed. What is it? Ten of Swords is something to do with the mind and a connection within the mind. Queen of Cups. Gemini. Okay, all of those came out. Queen of Cups and the Sun. Whoa, something is very blatant. It's very, like, it, not in a scary way, but it's something is blatantly clear. I'm hearing blatantly obvious with your, especially with what she's wearing. Something could be showing very clearly. There is a challenge to the mind regarding a system, a religion, or like somebody who's in charge, and how that coincides with this group of people. Or yeah, I feel like there's someone that you're around who's like running. This might not make sense, but it feels like there's something sticking out or showing. Okay, so there's something that shows, but it feels like it's not to be, I heard, discussed or shared. The Hanged Man, okay, the World. This has to do with a chapter, like a cycle, like a chapter within one's experience. And this sun and the world together is something bright that shows about what you deeply know, that challenges a system in some way. And it brings up, there is something discomforting about like whatever this is, but it's also enlightening. There's an enlightenment, but there seems to be, like, I keep noticing this Four of Cups, and it feels like there's a disappointment there. However, there's still several cups. The Hanged Muse. That doesn't make sense. How could you go there? What do you mean? There seems to be like a decision, a careful decision to not do something, to not move forward. I just saw the Fool. Yeah, I feel like there's something that you're passing by. Let's see. Gemini. The Seven of Inspiration, the Star. You're protecting your destiny, your fate, your guides, like your yeah, the Death card. This card keeps wanting to show itself. This is a slow and steady paced experience. You could be sitting and waiting for something to come along to show you how to proceed. Gemini. I'm hearing there is no question about it. It is the way it's going to be no matter how you look into it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.